Hey guys, it's Mitch again, and this is going to be my power slaying guide to killing fire giants if you're on a slayer task. By the way, sorry if I sound a little bit like off. It's just because I'm fighting a bit of a cold at the moment, so hopefully I don't sound like a bit of a fag. But anyways, let's get on with it. So the type of inventory that you're going to be wanting is going to look something like this. So you just want a spec weapon, where it's claws or a DDS or whatever you're using, like dragon mace if you want that. Either extremes or superset. Superset will work fine. Don't bring overloads, it's a bit of a waste of money. Your enchanted gem, so you know how many you have left. A cannon is definitely wanted with cannonballs. You probably want a little bit more than 1k, maybe 1.5k. About 10 prayer pots. A healing familiar or food if you can't use that. Bunyip's completely fine. Unicorn if you really want it. And you will definitely need a rope and Glariel's amulet for where we're going. This is the type of setup you want to be using. I've also put alternate setups on there on the screen, so you can just fiddle around with the setup and choose one whichever suits best for you. Also with the Black Mask actually gives you a bonus for when you're doing a Slayer task, killing your Slayer monster which you've been assigned. So if you haven't achieved enough points for a Slayer helm, being able to craft one, then just use a Black Mask. They're much better than a Nezi helm for Slayer. Also, Chaotic Rapier and or a Chaotic Longsword. Rapier would probably be the best one. A Maul would be alright, I guess, but if you don't have any of them, just use a whip. I got the Chaotic Crossbow, as I'm sure a lot of my subscribers will know. Also, you don't have to have a Berserker ring. You can use a Ring of Wealth. These drop quite a lot of rune items, so that can also add up to be a little bit of profit for you on this task. So to get there, I didn't mention this in the inventory setup, but you want to teleport to Barbarian Outpost with a Games Necklace. You can also deposit it in that in the Barbarian Assault place, but if in that deposit box if you want. But I usually just drop them because I can't really be screwed. So just run south over the bridge. Don't go into the whirlpool and run through this little house. You should remember it from the quest, the waterfall quest. But if you don't, then you just need to board this raft. And you need to make sure that you use the rope on the rock, not swim to the rock, otherwise you'll get washed down over the waterfall and take some damage. Then use the rope on the dead tree, and then you have to wield the Glariel's amulet to get into this door, and then you can wield your Fury again if you like, or Glory, whatever you're using. But also to do this, to get into the resource dungeon, you will need 35 dungeoneering. So I'll show you here. I kind of had a bit of trouble finding it. Found it in the end. Anyways, I'm sure most of you will have it, but it's just a small requirement that you'll need. So just enter the mysterious resource dungeon, and then go over here. Set up your cannon just in the middle here. This is where I usually set it up. It's not a multi-combat zone, so it's not going to be targeting multiple fire giants at once, but just make sure, but it will help speed up your kills. So just pot up. Also put your prayer on. So I kind of forgot to do it here, like a noob. But anyways, these are a very good source of gold charms. So with the prayer, you can also use piety, chivalry, or turmoil, whatever you've got. Just use the best boosting prayer you can, because it's not going to cost that much, because prayer points don't cost much anyways. These also drop rune scimitars, rune arrows. Rune arrows are good to pick up because you can just wield them in your arrow slot and it doesn't actually take up an inventory space. A few herbs like that, usually pick up them. So just remember to keep speccing the fire giants out, keep refilling your cannon, make sure you pot it up, make sure you're praying, and you should be able to beat this task in about half an hour. I usually get it done in about half an hour, and with Kuradel she usually gives you 200 plus. So yeah, it's a good task, good XP. So just make sure you do it. And so yeah, I'll see you later when I do my next guide. And I'm sorry if I did sound like shit, I feel like shit. But anyways, I'll see you later.